My name is Lena. I turned 31 last month. But this story isn't about birthdays or family secrets anymore. This is about the kind of revenge that doesn't explode. It simmers for a decade, waits for the world to shift, and then quietly collects what's owed. It's based on a real Reddit legend from r/pro-revenge. But I've turned it into something personal, lived in, with every rainy Seattle day, every tense phone call, every late-night budget spreadsheet that led to the final twist. Back in 1998, Alex and I were 24 and 25, just married, broke but buzzing with that post-college energy. We'd moved from Portland to Seattle because Alex landed a junior software engineer role at a startup that was paying him $30,000 a year. Nothing crazy, but enough to feel independent. We wanted to save for a house, so we lived like monks. No eating out, no vacations, ramen nights, and library dates. We found a 2-bedroom condo in Fremont, exposed brick, big windows facing the canal, walking distance to the troll under the bridge. Rent, $950 a month. Perfect. The landlord was Hank Wazowski, a real estate agent in his mid-50s, who treated the condo like a side hustle. He showed us around in a rumpled blazer, keys jangling, and kept repeating, "Garbage disposal is tenant responsibility, not in the lease." We nodded. Whatever. We signed. The first year was golden. We paid rent 2 days early every month. I started freelancing as a graphic designer from our tiny second bedroom turned office. Alex's code shipped on time. We kept the place spotless, vacuumed weekly, no shoes inside, plants thriving on the windowsill. Hank did one inspection. He walked through slowly, opened cabinets, ran a finger along the baseboards like he was looking for dust. Found nothing. He paused in the kitchen. "Still making that tech money?" he asked Alex, half smiling. Alex shrugged. "Yeah, it's steady." Hank nodded. "Good for you kids. Salaries these days? Unbelievable." He left. We laughed about it later over take-out pizza, our one splurge. "Jealous old man," Alex said. We didn't think much of it. Then 1999 hit. The dot-com boom was everywhere. Stock tickers on TV, friends getting rich on options. Alex got headhunted. New offer, $75,000 base plus bonuses. We cried in the car on the way home. Suddenly, we could breathe. We upgraded our beat-up Honda to a used Subaru. Practical, all-wheel drive for rain. Bought a real couch. Started putting $2,000 a month into savings. Hank must have noticed, maybe from the new car in the parking spot. Maybe Alex mentioned it casually during a maintenance call. Maybe he just snooped. Next lease renewal letter arrived with a bombshell. New rent, $1,450. Overnight. We stared at the paper like it was written in blood. Alex called him. "Hank, this increase is insane. Market rate for similar units is $1,050 to $1,100. What's going on?" Hank's voice was calm, almost smug. "Market's hot, Lena. I'd be stupid to rent it for less. You're making good money now. You can afford it." The words landed like a slap. "Not the market demands. not inflation, just you can afford it. Like he was punishing us for daring to succeed while he stayed stuck. We argued, begged, pointed out our perfect payment history. He didn't budge. Take it or leave it. We had 60 days until lease end. Moving would cost thousands. Movers, storage, first last on a new place. We negotiated him down to $1,300 for 12 months. Signed with shaking hands. But that night, lying in bed, listening to rain hit the windows, we made a pact. This man gets nothing more from us. Ever. We doubled down on saving. Cut cable. Ate beans and rice. Alex worked overtime. I took every freelance gig. By mid-2001, we had $80,000 saved. Found a small craftsman house in Ballard. 3 bedrooms, yard, fixer-upper potential. Closed in August. Moved out clean. Professional cleaners. Every nail hole patched. Left a thank you note. Requested full $1,900 deposit. He sent back $1,600. Deductions. $100 cleaning fee, $200 general wear. Lies. The wear was a faint mark on the hallway wall we'd already repainted. Petty theft number 2. After we left, I checked Craigslist obsessively. Hank listed the condo at $1,100, barely above our original rent. It sat vacant for a month. Dropped to $1,025. Eventually rented. He never needed $1,450. He just wanted to flex. We moved on. House projects. First kid, Mia, in 2003. Alex's career kept climbing. Promotions, stock grants. I built my design studio into a small agency. Life was good. The condo faded to a funny story we told at parties. Remember that jealous landlord? Then 2008 happened. The crash was brutal. Seattle home prices dropped 30 to 40%. Foreclosures everywhere. Friends lost jobs, houses. We were lucky. Alex's company survived. We had fixed-rate mortgage. But Hank? He'd been aggressive. Refinanced his portfolio multiple times during the boom, pulling cash out, assuming prices only went up. When values tanked, he was underwater on everything, including our old condo. Owed $220,000 on a property now worth $140,000. He tried to sell. No buyers. Tried short sale. Bank dragged feet. Foreclosure notices started appearing. By 2010, I'd pivoted my side hustle into real estate. Flipped 3 small houses. Built an LLC. Had cash reserves. One day, scrolling foreclosure listings habit by then, I saw it. Our old Fremont condo. Distressed sale. Asking $135,000 cash. My heart stopped. Same address. Same unit number. Waited. Watched it sit. Price dropped to $125K. Then $118K. Hank was desperate. Banks breathing down his neck. I called my realtor friend Sarah. I want it, but anonymously. No trace back to me or Alex. She set up a buyer LLC under a neutral name. Made the offer. $110K cash. Quick close, as is. Below what he owed, but enough to avoid total wipeout. Hank countered. We met in the middle at 115K. He signed. Didn't know who was behind it. Closing was quiet. Title company, wire transfer, done. We took possession in spring 2011. The place looked tired. Carpet stained, paint chipped, same old kitchen. We spent 12K. New floors, fresh paint, updated fixtures, deep clean. Nothing fancy, just rentable. Rented it out at $1,600 a month. Post-crash rates were recovering. Mortgage was low because of our purchase price. Cash flow, $800 to $900 a month after expenses. Over the next 5 years, that one property cleared over $22,000 in net profit. Equity grew as market rebounded. By 2016, the condo was worth $280K. We refinanced, pulled some cash, kept renting. Hank found out in 2014. Sarah told me he called her office, furious. Who bought my unit? That name. Wait, is that the software kid's wife? Luna? Sarah played dumb. Just an investor, Hank. Standard transaction. He never contacted us directly. What could he say? You took my property because I raised your rent unfairly 10 years ago. Nothing. Sometimes I drive by Fremont, lights on in the windows, tenants happy, young couple now, maybe saving for their own place. I smile every time. Because revenge isn't fireworks. It's patience. It's watching greed eat itself. It's the market handing you the keys to the castle the bully thought he owned forever. Hank taught me envy is expensive. I taught him the bill comes due. My name is Lena, and that condo, it's still mine.